All right, I'd like to say this is a lucky moment in which I just happen to be near a place where a bridge is about to open. But this happens so much that I think you get quite used to it and forget that these things happen. Admittedly, I have to tell you that usually when I hear the sort of bells ding ding ding, saying that the barriers are coming down and the bridge is going to open, then I do like to stop and just look at the boat. I don't know why. It continues to fascinate me. So I just happen to be in Wertheim Park, which is one of my hangout spots, especially on a sunny day. It does get it gets increasingly crowded, and I mean that's the whole of Amsterdam. So the game is, where do you find space? Anyway, enough about my space thing. I happen to be here, and then the bell goes, and I've often had a plan to just film a boat coming through. So once the bridge opens, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm filming that. At the same time, I have no idea how long it takes. I mean, it's not a speedy process. So the chances of me nattering on throughout the whole process it's minimal, because I will end up filling time. Even I'm probably filling time now. I'll end up filling time with things that make no sense whatsoever. But the point is that you've got to enjoy this boat coming through. It's always one of the nice parts of when the bells start to ring and announce that the bridge is going to close. There are always a few people who really try and get through. There's like, no, I don't want to stop and wait for the bridge. Most Dutch people know that an open bridge is one of the most famous excuses used by people to explain all kinds of things, sort of failed an exam, the bridge was open, it affected my thinking or something like that. So, okay, as the boat comes through, just enjoy it. It's amazing how this transport system, I think every country has rivers, but you don't often get to see all the boats coming up and down the rivers, because maybe countries are much larger, and so the distances between rivers are greater, and therefore you live in towns where you of course you see water, but you don't see this kind of stuff. So this remains interesting. And on that note, which I say all the time, so I'm going to come up with a new, I don't want to say catchphrase, but I'm going to come up with a new way of ending things without saying on that note, on this note, on that chicken, on that waterfall, in this case, on that boat. I will say goodbye and talk to you soon.